Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into a fundamental skill for every graphic designer using vector software. Specifically, I am going to show you how to join objects in Inkscape. Whether you are creating complex illustrations or simple logos, knowing how to merge, combine, and group your shapes efficiently is going to save you endless hours of frustration and help you clean up your workspace significantly. If you learned something new today, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to stay updated with more design tutorials. Let us dive right in. To start, make sure you have your project open. First, click on the Selection tool, the arrow icon at the top of your vertical toolbar, or simply press the letter S on your keyboard. With this tool, select all the objects you want to join. Ensure they are positioned exactly where you want them, whether they are overlapping or sitting perfectly adjacent to one another. Now, depending on your goal, you have three main ways to handle this. Let's start with grouping. This is perfect if you want to move or scale objects together without permanently changing them. Select your shapes and press Ctrl+G. You can now treat them as one single selection, but they still retain their individual colors and strokes. If you need to revert this later, just press Ctrl+Shift+G to ungroup. Next, we have the Union tool, which is a permanent Boolean operation. This is best for those times when you want to merge overlapping objects into one single unified path that shares one fill and stroke. Select your overlapping shapes and go to the top menu. Select Path and then choose Union. Alternatively, just press Ctrl and the plus key. Remember, this is destructive, meaning if you change your mind, you have to use Ctrl+Z to undo it, as there is no break-apart function for unions. Finally, let's cover the Combine tool. This is great for making separate shapes behave as a single entity without losing the underlying path data. Select your objects and hit Ctrl+K. All selected items will immediately adopt the same fill and stroke properties. Unlike the Union command, you can actually reverse this later by pressing Ctrl+Shift+K to break them apart. Before you wrap up your project, check your Layers and Objects panel by pressing Ctrl+Shift+L. If you find your objects are uneditable, it's likely they are locked in a layer, so just unlock them there. To summarize our shortcuts, Ctrl+G for groups, Ctrl++ for union, and Ctrl+K for combine. Practice these three methods, and you'll find your workflow in Inkscape becoming much faster and more professional. If this guide helped you create better designs, please hit that like and subscribe button for more content. Happy designing, and I'll see you in the next one.